All right. Hey, how you doing? This is Erick from AHA, Americans Helping Americans and AMP Live, the American Mentee Program, coming to you live here in beautiful, crazy Southern California. Today it's Friday highlights. I'm going to be in here in the studio, and then possibly, maybe, depends, we'll be out in the field a little bit later on this evening. I'm not sure if they got any festivities at our favorite spot, or maybe the one that's down in the other city that we usually go to. It's a little bit bigger, more festivities and all that good stuff. Awesome place, beautiful out there. Sometimes we hit it during the day. Sometimes it's towards the evening when things are kind of wrapping up. People are just going for their late night walks and things of that nature. But hopefully you're doing well somewhere in the United States of America. Watch this all the way through. It's Friday highlights, here to help our fellow Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. Now you can scan that QR code down below. What that is just books a little bit of time with myself. And if we get to if we get to a mutual agreement, or if I can answer any questions in regards to real estate, creative real estate investing, and things of that nature, right? Full disclaimer: I'm not an attorney. I'm not a CPA, a bookkeeper, financial analyst. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you get entertained, awesome. Like, love, share. Like, love, share. It'd be awesome. We appreciate that, because we do put time into putting this stuff together and all that good stuff, and the graphics and things of that nature. And then I just come on and spill my heart, spill what I want to share with our fellow Americans, which helps us make this world a little smaller, and be able to do our little part for the United States of America. So, made in America for sure. I'm, I believe, a fourth generation American here in the United States of America. So proud of that. And my children and wife and family and people that I know. And whether you're first generation or second or third, doesn't matter. You're here for the American dream. So I just want to touch bases with you today on Friday highlights is what we do. When we're able to, if we're not out in the field or working, and certain days are admin days, certain days are sales days. So first and foremost, Friday highlights. Thank you for showing up. Watch it all the way through, because I'm always going to throw or drop some awesome information, some rock and rollness that you can actually use in the field, or it's going to get your mind to start thinking a little bit in a different direction, possibly a bigger picture of some sort, and going, man, why am I spinning my wheels? Why am I having a hard time evaluating deals? I got into this wholesaling stuff, but I can't quite sell these deals. Why are they not buying my deals? Am I underwriting correctly? All those things happen. The shiny object. Hey, I'm going to go with this CRM X, Y, XX33, or maybe it's this CRM. What the hell is a CRM? Why do I need a CRM, right? I just use paper, and I can use a spreadsheet, right? That's what I've used in the beginning, and heck, I still do, because right, I got to write it down. That's how my brain works. I have to write it down so it feeds from the subconscious to the trigger of writing it down into the conscious mind, which means it brings it out. So it's there. I had to write it down so it's on my mind, but I may still forget, right? And if I still forget, it is what it is. We're all human beings. We're not perfect. We're not using 100% of our brains quite yet, or the AI plugged in, doing the robot stuff or whatever. The bottom line is that nobody makes junk, first and foremost. So if you're out there having a bad day, turn that shizzle bizzle all the way around. Turn it into a PMA day. Positive mental attitude. Only you can have a bad day. No one out there can give you a bad day unless you choose to have a bad day, and you allow that person to control your thoughts and mind and all that good stuff, right? Don't allow it. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be in this world in these times right now. A lot of stuff is going to be happening in the future. It's happening now. For real estate, for the world, for the United States of America, and all that good stuff, right? So a lot of exciting things are happening if you follow that stuff. If you do, you can catch us on X, on Amp Live Media, and you can go to X, and that's a little bit more political with religion and and God and what's going on in current administration and politics and your opinion. Go check that out. We also got Inform America. That's just straight up. Yep. It's all about America, being informed about what's going on in the politics. Should you run for office here? Should you run for office in your neighborhood? Should you be a committee man or woman? Where do you fit, right? Because they don't teach that stuff in school anymore. I remember going to school. I'm going to do a little rant here. Then we'll do a little housekeeping. But scan that QR code, book some time. If you have any questions or if you have a deal you want us to evaluate, or send that deal down the wire, we'll get you an offer within 24 to 72 hours. Let's get back to the Bill of Rights and all that good stuff, right? There used to be these little cartoons, and the guys looks like a little Bill of Rights, and and it was a cartoon on how it works, right? And how to how the Senate works and how bills work and the president and how we get our laws taken down. But for me, I was like, what the hell is this? This is boring as shit. Unless I go into politics, and I was like 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and going, well, what do I need to know this stuff for? Guess what? They need to bring that back into our school systems, right? I guess I heard from some of the statistics that we're like second to the last in regards to schools and education and IQs and stuff. That shit is not right, even though America is freaking awesome, right? We got the grit, and we got the, the cannolis or whatever you want to say, the Webbles or whatever, The bottom line is we've been, over time, right? Over time, built the United States of America and its people to see things a certain way. But when we get together, all hell breaks loose and teamwork comes together. That's what's happening now, right? It's always leadership, top, bottom, and putting back into America. A lot of these ideas are awesome. I'm not going to get into that. We'll save that for Inform America, which is more of the politicized stuff and things of that nature. You can pick our brains. But let's get into creative real estate investing. What the hell is that? If you heard about wholesaling, some people know what wholesaling is. Some people don't. Some people know what creative real estate or they think they do, or maybe they do, and call it whatever. Everybody has different acronyms for stuff. There's tons of acronyms in real estate and business. At the same token, for me, think of it as an umbrella. It's creative real estate investing and what lives underneath it, right? You got the private sector with that umbrella of creative real estate investing, okay? And then you got the public sector of real estate, listing properties, buyer's agent stuff, broker, all that good stuff, rules, regulations, MLS, DRE, RESPA, all that crap, right? All the regulated bullshit. And that's all done for a reason. It's more money. It's to get more money. It's lobbying. It's all kinds of BS, kind of like you understand, probably like the Doge stuff. Somebody needs to go Doge some of that shit or whatever. But the bottom line is I get it. The good and the bad. Only takes a few people to mess it up for everybody. And then you have the private sector, right? The private sector where you're dealing directly with the seller, dealing directly with buyers and investors, right? And then making sure that you're delivering on an awesome, beautiful product, whether you're buying, selling, fixing, and flipping. There is a thing that I call the art of the deal, no pun intended with anything, but the art of the deal, the AMP Live method, high trust selling with straight line selling. We put it together. We got what's called the AMP Live method to amplify your business and your life, because I believe that everything is muscle memory. And the reason I know that is because I've experienced it when I played music when I was younger. People who are boxed, or they're athletes, or it could be with a job, right? How do you become an awesome electrician, an awesome attorney? By practice. My dad, people used to say, practice makes perfect. My dad was like, no, practice does not make perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, but it makes better and better and better. So you just become better and become an expert over time if you freaking practice. Even if you suck, you can pretty much sound pretty good or be pretty awesome, opposed to somebody who hasn't practiced. Maybe you put 12 years in and someone else put 3 years in, you're going to blow them away. But maybe this person is more in tune with what they are passionate-wise, and they may be 3 years and you may be 12 years, and they'll pass your ass up, right? Just because they're awesome and good at that. For some reason, that's just their personality and DNA and how it worked out. That happens too. The goal is to find your passion, find what you like doing. Now, in real estate, it is what it is. You got to build that foundation. You got to do every little piece so you'll know how to do it, so you can run it, and then figure out what's best for you. Is it negotiating? Is it talking with sellers? Is it working with sellers? Is it working the deal? Is it the underwriting? Is it behind the wall, or behind the desk, or behind the scenes type stuff, where you love breaking down deals? You love looking at all the numbers and figuring stuff out that way, and contracts and paperwork and all that good stuff, right? Everybody's a little bit different personality-wise, and you have to decide where you want to live, and then start building that way. Find a partner, associate, Or, you just got to step out of your comfort zone sometimes. I mean, I do. And there's things I don't want to do, like the technical marketing and this and that. But if I want, as they say, right, if you want something done, sometimes you just got to do it yourself, because nobody knows your business, your life, what you want your business or image to be perceived as. That's only you. Unless you connect with somebody who really understands you, and they get into you and ask you all those questions, and they're like, you know what, it's a good fit, because you or you've got other persons there to serve you, because they understand, they listen to your story, they go, I think I got it. Others are like, hey, yeah, I'll build you a website or graphics or this and that, but they really don't understand what you're trying to deliver passionately to an audience or to people, right? Or a product that you're trying to build, things of that nature. But I had some cool experiences watching some RB, Russell Brunson stuff, and a few other things, right? At the same token, deals coming down the wire. So I appreciate it if you send any deals and you're watching this. Thank you very much. We're underwriting. We'll take a look, as well as working NODs and NOTs in Southern California and other states like Texas and the Triangle, Missouri, Ohio, Florida. Is kind of weird out there, but hey, we'll take a look at stuff. If we don't like it, we'll pass it on to someone else who's interested. Maybe a little bit of Tennessee love here and there, kind of dripping in and out, unless we actually focus out there. We usually focus in areas where there's mentees and they come aboard and work with us through AMP Live, the American Mentee Program, which I'll get into a little bit. I'm going to pop this slide on over. And what we got is AHA, Americans Helping Americans, right? The American Mentee Program, the true only one-on-one mentoring program in the entire United States or world that does what we do. And I can literally say that because what we do is a lot different than everybody else. We partner up with our mentees. We do marketing. We're working stuff. We're doing exactly what my mentor did with me when I got to sit down with them, roll with them, hear his voice and inflections in the voice. And then, of course, the paperwork and all that good stuff, and understanding and learning it. But it's the art of the deal, okay? A lot of people are stubborn. They figure they get a little bit of somewhere, a little bit, and I'm stubborn too. I like what I like. I like it done a certain way. Processes and procedures, like machines do not break, right? And if they do, you repair them, but it's the same process and procedure that a machine or a car that does what it does, right? Psychologically as well. There's sales 101, there's psychological sales, there's, tie downs and all that good stuff to get people to say yes several times and all that good stuff. And it's not trickery. What it is, it's just based on psychology. It's based on muscle memory, right? It's based on the subconscious to the trigger to the conscious mind. Now, without all the hoopla that I'm kind of dropping on you right now, watch it all the way through. It does work. There's a QR code. Scan that QR code. I believe that's for the American Mentee Program. If you're interested and want some information, it is an application process, and it is a selection process. We just don't work with anybody or take on anybody. There are hard costs. So for 2025, we kind of keep a lot of stuff under wraps. But you know what? It is what it is. Don't really care. Pick and choose. If it's a good fit, awesome. If it's not, that's okay. We know where we're going and what direction we want to go in and what's on the wall, what's on the table, or even what's in the future to a degree, right? If it shifts and change, you adjust, adapt, or you freaking perish. That's not going to happen. We're still here, right? So we're just going to keep on rocking and rolling. I'm going to help you rock and roll in your business. Well, we're going to do it together. We're going to work together. Is that all right? Does that sound like something that would work for you? And in your mind, you're probably going, of course. And others are like, well, I don't know. What is he want to sell me some stuff? Yeah, look, as I think I heard it a few days ago, the same thing is like, hey, you know what? Nothing's free. Nothing's free in life. We live in a capitalist world. And unless you have skin in the game, you're not going to move forward. You're not going to do what needs to be done. I used to say, and it's still true, even when I talk with people, give the keys to the Lambo to somebody for free, and then they don't drive it. They don't fire it up. Or they start it and decide, you know, that's just too much, or I'm not going to do it, or I want to drive it. But then you got to go, hey, before you drive it on that track, we got to go through some training to make sure you don't kill yourself on the track, because I'm going to be responsible for that, right? Crash and burn. So I heard it from, I think, RB, and he said the same thing. It's like, hey, look, I got friends that going, hey, man, I want to learn this stuff. And he gives them free tickets to their seminars, and they go and they're in the front seat. And not one of them that built any businesses, but the ones that pay and they work with them, right? And whether it's like getting in at an entry level 10 grand type of mentoring or coaching program, 15, 20, 30, 100 or more, inner circles, all that cool stuff. It's about the connections and relationships. I get that, right? And that's our 2025 goal, to hit some of those and to share and do those things as well. and to build those relationships to explode and grow. AHA, Americans Helping Americans and AMP Live. Sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. If you're looking to hang your license, give us a call. If you're looking to get your real estate license and you're a newbie, let's see if we're a good fit. We'll work with you. If you can punch your way out of a paper bag, follow directions, execute, not whine and bitch, no drama, right? No bullshit, no BS. Then we're good to go. It'll be a perfect fit in heaven. Wouldn't you think? Of course. Who wants all the drama? Nobody wants drama. I hate drama. I despise drama, but it's part of life. We're human beings. We tend to nag and whine and bitch about stuff and get stressed out. The stress is all right up here, right? You can decide, just like you can decide to have a bad day, or you decide to have an awesome day. And you can decide to have a stressed out day, or you can decide to say, I'm stress free. Get down on your knees. Thank God. Have some gratitude. Pray. If you don't pray, pray to whatever you want to pray to. Because I know there's you got Buddha, you got, people are going to pray to the almighty cup or whatever it is, I don't know, Aborigines or whatever the hell, right? I don't want to get into ramble on, but check this out. It's pretty cool. It's AHA, Americans Helping Americans, the American Mentee Program. That's what AMP stands for. Some people go, what the hell does AMP stand for? AMP, the American Mentee Program. Also for the American Media Productions Company, right? True one-on-one mentoring. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time. That's our cause and mission, where we need to get America back on track. Together with you and others across the United States of America. I'm going to put my mug up here so you can see my face, and then I'm going to put a QR code so you can scan that QR code. I don't have my spectacles on, so bear with me here. We're going to chit chat Friday, some Friday highlights. I got some notes here that I want to go over. Not too bad, a couple of pages, but I'm not going to bore you with all that. We're going to talk about deals. We're going to talk about what webinar that we got coming up on March 8th on a Saturday, 2 p.m., where it's the Creative Real Estate Domination webinar in regards to dominating real estate in your area. And whether you're an agent, a broker, real estate investor, newbie, doesn't matter. It might take a little bit more of the newbie, but hey, think of it this way. When you have a mentor who's really working with you, you're gonna eliminate 3 to 5 years of bullshit, BS, and drama and money. Trust me, it always happens, right? People go, it's just, I can't take care of the hard costs, too much for me, or this and that. And 2 years later, they end up spending 2 or 3 times more than that. And they come back if they still have a couple of bucks to work with. We'll work with them, or either on a payment plan. There's all kinds of ways. Look, that's what real estate's about, right? Creative real estate about is providing solutions. So there's no obstacle to keep you from doing this business with us, well, except for maybe attitude, right? You got to have a good attitude, right? You got to be able to punch your way out of a paper bag. Got to be able to follow directions, take and execute so you can see the results, talk about those results until you get your aha moments, and they will come. It's muscle memory, subconscious to the trigger, to the conscious mind. The trigger is going to be your aha moment, and you're going to go, aha. I understand. I get it. That's why Eric and everybody keeps telling me this over and over and over and over to boop, click, trigger, conscious mind. Then you just keep on rocking and rolling. You see the results. The faith starts coming through, and you go, man, all these other programs I joined, why didn't they tell me that? It's not that they're bad. It's just that's how it's designed, right? People learn differently. And at the same token, muscle memory works, right? It does. That's how we mentor and train others across the United States of America. And remember, real estate is not for everybody, right? So you have to have a passion for it. Some people love it because of the houses. Some people love it because of the design. Others love it for the art of the deal, like myself, and negotiating. What doesn't matter what it is, right? It could be single family, multifamily apartment buildings. You just have to adjust and adapt and rock, right? Because if you don't, you will perish in the business. It just is what it is. And then others like, the paperwork, others like the fix and flip, the buy and hold, or whatever it may be. Everybody has their flavor based on their personality type, right? And mentees always ask me, well, do you have to be born a salesperson? I hate the word salesperson, but it's there, right? The answer to that is no. You're not born a salesperson. You're born an awesome human being because God does not make junk, right? And then you will, based on your, what you have in life and how you're born and what you have to work with, you decide where you want to go, what you want to be. Do you decide to keep dreaming, or do you get shut down in school and the dream stops, right? Or maybe you keep rolling and go, man, I need more. I know there's something out there. We all have that feeling. There's something out there that's bigger and better for us to align with, right? That's the universe. Connect with everybody, connect with people and things, right? Going, how do I do that? It's called infinite intelligence. Think and Grow Rich. Get the book and read it. I'll even probably go, well, reading the book. Yeah, there's a certain way to read a book, right? To get the most out of it. And then the other people just read a book and blank. Yeah, I think I got a little bit of it. I know, yeah, okay, it didn't do anything for me. It's because the mindset, it's how you're framing, how you think of things, how you look at stuff, how you look at the world. You're reading between the lines. Do you see the forest through the trees? And I say this a lot, but sometimes people don't. All they see is the forest. They don't see, or, that's it. They don't see anything else in between there. They don't see the land. They don't see the rabbits. They don't see the, the deer. They don't see all the beautifulness of Mother Nature. Because Mother Nature rocks, right? It's the one that keeps us all in line. I call it controlled chaos. Is basically what the universe is, Mother Nature and all those things, right? You cannot control any of that stuff, even though, man tries to with all their crazy lunatic ideas and stuff, right? And women, whatever. Bottom line is, let's get back to Creative Real Estate Investing Friday highlights. I'm going to put this up real quick. I'm going to put a QR code here. I believe I'm going to pop that back up. Got the old QR code right here. I believe here it is. We got the one in the corner. Join now. We got some cool stuff we're going to be doing for door knocking, right? Door knocking your butt to deals. It's going to be awesome. We got Ray's going to head that, and a few other peeps are going to help us out with all that good stuff. I believe we can do this one. Lock in your spot right there. Boom. One-on-one mentoring. Scan that QR code. I know that we still are rocking until the end of March, our 2023 hard cost. And I have no qualms about it at the end. I know what we deliver. Nobody does deliver what we deliver because nobody wants to, and nobody wants to do the one-on-one. I get it. Not saying anything negative towards anybody else. Bottom line is just what we do. I know you need this. If you've been beat up in the industry and you're spinning your wheels and shiny objects, you're going, after we have a conversation, definitely join. I'm going to pull up the QR code. Join on March 8th. If you can either come visit with us in person or visit with us online. Right, it's free. It's not going to cost you a dime. But at the end of the day, yeah, there'll be a presentation. We're going to talk about creative real estate investing, and there'll be an offering to you to come aboard and work with us one-on-one exclusively with the hard cost. There'll be no excuse because we have in-house financing, investors that'll finance you, and all that good stuff. If you can't afford $299 to $500 a month, either on your own credit card or after getting financed, you probably shouldn't do this business, right? It just is what it is. You need a couple of bucks to, take care of some marketing and things of that nature, but not a lot. I'm going to show you why, okay, in the first 3 to 6 months. I'm going to share with you on how to do all the good stuff and how to build your business and bootstrap it. Unless you got the cash, you got some credit cards and some money to work with, you're going to go a lot faster, a lot quicker, and we'll hit warp speed if that's what it takes, okay? But scan that QR code right there to lock in your spot for the one-on-one mentoring program. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. We're going to get into the door knocking in a little bit in a second. I'll pull this other slide, the future of real estate investing, what you need to know. Now, that's obviously an interesting kind of tagline or headline, right? And I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. We got to put this back up, sub 2. And that's basically what it is. What is sub 2? Subject to existing financing, creative real estate investing, the future of real estate investing, right? What do you need to know now? Obviously, the market is going to shift. You can always ask and do a DM and ask for my Erick report based on from 2003 until now, all the way up to maybe like 30, 36. But those are predictions, obviously. So, they can go either way. It depends on what happens to the planet, what happens to people, what happens to the economic system and the machine at that particular time, right? And we like to go back and look at cycles and trends. And I'll give you my 2 cents on where I think it's going, right? Where's the market at now? What's it doing compared to the last cycle and the cycle before? Well, what are we going to keep on rocking and rolling? Things are they still going to go up, right? What 2 things are you going to need? What 2 things are you going to need when the market takes a dump and it crashes? And then it's going to take time to filter through to actually hit its bottom. So when it hits its bottom, you're going to need 2 things, right? I'm going to share those later or share those on Saturday. When we start talking about this, 2 things you're really going to need. If you have them both, you're going to retire for the rest of your life and family wealth and generational wealth. But if you have one of the 2, you're going to be fine, okay? And I'll share that with you on Saturday. That's March 8th, Saturday, 2 p.m. Be there, be square at Pacific Daylight Time. I'm going to pull it up in a second, see if I got that QR code. Let me throw where's the spectacles? Okay, and pull up a QR code real quick. Let me see where it's at. think it is right there. You can scan that one on the top there. It says join now live. And then there should be a bigger one. Let's see if I can find the bigger one here. And I got something free for watching all the way through to the end to help you with your lead gen. Doesn't cost a dime. It's absolutely free for right now. And it's free to do. See if I can find it here. It's pretty cool. There's like a lot of different things that you can do with this platform. We're streaming live right now on several platforms. So Facebook, TikTok, there's Instagram. There's, what do you got? Twitch. We got, what else? LinkedIn, YouTube. Here's the link to join live in the field. Maybe this is live in the field. Well, we can do this future real estate. I want to share this with you. Where's it at? And that's for, is it here? No, that's not it. Okay. Let's do this. Captions. Maybe the captions. We have it in here. Okay, there it is. Yep, there it is right there. I'll bring that up right there. There's no QR code, but join Erick's Creative Real Estate Domination Live Networking Meetup. Sign up right there. You can go to webinars.amp-live.net. It's free. Doesn't cost you a dime. But make sure you're there. March 8th, okay? I don't got a flyer or anything put together. It's the website. I might share the website. I could probably do that and share it with you. See if it's up here. Where's it at? There it is. All right, maybe we'll just show the website. You can go there real quick and sign up. It's not going to cost you a dime to do, but you're going to get some awesome, valuable information on getting started very quickly. But I do want to, before we get too deep in here, we're already about 26 minutes, going into 30 minutes. I want to share this door knocking stuff, right? Now, one of our associates partners actually just is like, look, door knock. Got a door knock. Usually it's the last thing that you do. You hit them with text, hit them with the ring list, hit them with email, hit them with some calls, this and that. Sometimes can't even find them, shoot out some direct mail, things of that nature. Last but not least, if the property is still in NOD status or the property is still available, or you see the ad still running and they're trying to sell the property, door knock. They were going, well, door knock, man, isn't that crazy? Who wants to door knock? Everybody has the ring. Everybody has videos. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get, all kinds of weird stuff. The bottom line is things are changing, right? As the leadership changes, attitudes change. Yeah, before people would be F you, or the customer service was bad, or even, you're not doing anything. You got nothing to sell. You want to buy. You're not violating anything or soliciting shit. You're saying, look, yeah, I want to buy your property. I want to help you. I'm not trying to sell you any service. I'm not trying to sell you any loan mod service. I'm not trying to sell you any products whatsoever. So all the stupid laws that they got out there with text, ringless, voice messages, the carriers whining like little bitches and stuff, right? Oh, text, this and that. But yet all they do is lobby, and violate tons of shit, right? So the bottom line is America. We should be able to do and say whatever the hell we want. I get it to a degree. We had that crazy woke season, 4 years of craziness, and it was fucked up. I'm gonna say that, right? That's not America. That is a freak show. But the bottom line is, look, what is the future of real estate investing? Getting back to that old school with new school, right? Customer service, courtesy, respecting our fellow Americans and human beings and each other. Right? Don't get pissed off because you get a text. So what? Don't get pissed off because someone calls you. So what? Don't get pissed off because you get an email. So what? Somebody's doing better than you and you get pissed off and you want to hurt them some way. That's bullshit, right? Because it's just going to come back to you. Right? You got to want to help your fellow man and fellow man and woman, people from 18 to 80 or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? The bottom line is do the right thing. I always believe in truth, right? Stand for the truth. That's what I stand for. Integrity, loyalty, and communication. Communication can break down and be repaired. The first two cannot. Some people can do that. Some people can go, say, oh, yeah, my wife cheated on me. It's okay. Or vice versa. Husband cheated on me. It's okay. No. Once it's done, it's done. You stab me in the heart. We're done. Goodbye. See you later. Same thing. We're mentoring, and you break those covenants and you break that credo. Then goodbye. See you later. Don't call us. We won't call you. And be done. Goodbye. That's it. Right? That's the way it should be, right? You don't need the drama or the bullshit in your life. Remember, negative energy, if you let that in your life, it just starts doing its thing. You stay positive, you keep rocking and rolling, and do the best you possibly can, because we're all humans, right? So this is what I have to share with you. The future of real estate, what you need to know now, and those I'm going to share on Wednesday as well. Or I should say Wednesday. You usually do those webinars on Wednesday, but it's going to be on a Saturday. Then we're going to move them to a Thursday. I don't want to confuse you, but Saturday, March 8th, 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Be there, be square. I believe you can scan that QR code and join. We're going to talk about all that good stuff, like what's on the table, what's hot right now, sub-2 deals, wholesale deals, seller finance. Is it assisted living? How's Airbnb doing out there? Is it getting jacked up here and there in certain areas? You got this thing, you know, it's called, I guess, a pad split or co-living. That's just roommates. I get it. And if you throw a little bit of flair on it, this is what I would do. You got co-living, you got roommates, high-end nurses, high-end, people going to college, or high-end business youngsters, right? Or just even high-end executives. Pop them in a house, charge them premiums, make the center, put the center, and make it like a work center with internet and food, and it's always stocked. And even if it's alcohol, who knows? I don't know. Whatever it may be that you can legally do. Bring in a chef for their meals, but they got to pay extra for all that stuff because it's not free. But they pay for a premium. Get them on a hotel contract of some sort, so you don't have to go through the legalities of other stuff that I will not get into. But that's just me, right? And that's cool. If you're into all that and want to manage every people and every person, then you're kind of going to need a manager to live there to make sure shit gets done, right? But that's what you can probably do too. There's always a way to do what? To get creative, to figure stuff out, to put it in writing and lock it up and rock and roll. But that's for some other people, and that's great. If they love it, if they're into that, cool. Otherwise, maybe go for the one roof and many doors, right? Like Cardone, man. Just give me those apartments. Give me those nice ones, the A and Bs. Right, and get the crowdfunding going. That's cool too, right? That's his jam. Other people don't want to syndicate. Other people don't want to equity fund it. Other people don't want to mess with 20, 30, 100, 200, 1,000 doors. I get it, but whatever your fancy is, trust me, the bottom, it all starts with creative real estate investing, understanding the game. I'm going to share what the rules are with you on Saturday, March 8th. Right, definitely jump in there with the door. Excuse me. Door knocking. Hey, tomorrow, guess what? I know I might come back just with a blast and a little promo or a little commercial for the door knocking 101. Let me put that up. I'll pull that up. Let me see. Let me share this with you. Where's it at? How did it go? Did it not come up here? Oh, it's way down here. Oh, my thing got reconfigured. But check this out. This is pretty cool. I like this graphic. Thanks to our tech guy and graphics peeps to putting that shit together. Wholesaling 101, using door knocking to land your next deal. Awesome, right? Powered by Amp. Like going, what? Door knocking? Excuse me. Does door knocking even freaking work? Yes, it does. I'll give you my 2 cents, and I'll give you a little, maybe a little out in the field, true, I guess, situation that happened to some peeps. Youngsters went knock on doors, say, hey, look, we get all these NODs. We're going to go knock on some doors, and we're going to see if we can help them out. And of course, their skill sets weren't what they needed to be, so they didn't get in the door. They didn't get any contracts, and it just didn't work out. But they got to see one thing and saying, look, we knocked on the door. We talked to somebody. They didn't lock it up, but then they waited and they saw what happened to the property because it did go to the auction, and someone at the auction bought it because it had a good, decent spread. So and then they saw what's the word I'm looking for? They saw a pattern, right? Everything is a pattern. The whole world works in patterns, right? And processes. They saw a pattern. How much did that house sell for when it went back to when it got purchased by a real estate investor? And then what they would have offered. I got the paperwork, or I did the paperwork, but I did the numbers. I go, this is what we could have offered, subject to existing financing, or taking it down cash with the LTV and all that good stuff. If it needed to be a little bit higher, then we'll go with a little bit of sub-2, make up the back payments, take it over, do whatever, and then fix and flip it or buy and hold, right? As long as the spread's there. And then looking at those numbers, they go, okay, it's doable. The numbers were always about maybe $20,000, $30,000, $35,000 more. But at the auction, they're about maybe $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 above what was owed to the bank. So and then we would come in with an offer that was about $20,000, $25,000 above that. So almost what, 30, 40, 50 above what the back payments were and all that other good stuff, right? For someone else, they got a better deal. Instead of spending 20, 30, 40, they end up spending maybe, 10, 15 because they went directly. But this is the magic here, right? Here's where you get your low-hanging fruit. Now, those young peeps that went to the door and they knocked on the door, bam, 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 bam. And then the sellers are going, oh, nobody can help me. Let's go on a sale. There's only 2 weeks. Nobody can do anything. I talked to a bunch of people and they couldn't help me. Talk to this, that. I'm tired. Okay, great. No, there is a way to stop the sale. There is a way to work with that seller. And you don't know until you don't know, right? That's where we come in. We come into the American Mentee program. We go out and train, right? First and foremost, this is my offer to you. You can scan that QR code right there. Scan that QR code, and let's see if we're a good fit. Saturday, every Saturday, we're going to rock it. And sometimes maybe on Sunday, but I know people have church. I do, and all that good stuff. And we do the church thing, go out with the family. But unless there's an appointment to go view a property, that's totally different. Then we got to do what we got to do because duty does call. But on Saturday, for sure, if you want to meet up with us here in Southern California, Inland Empire, San Bernardino, Orange County, or Los Angeles, doesn't matter where it's at, just as long as we can agree on the location, agree on the time, then we will meet together. Before that, we're definitely going to talk, chat, see if we're a good fit before we give you the locations. And then we're going to have what's called an online training real quick, right? It's going to be like a boot camp training on what to do when you're out there, what to do when you're talking to the people at the door, what you're going to do when you're walking the area and talking to neighbors and getting intel, information, letting the neighborhood know that we are a presence and that we're there to help our fellow Americans, right? Sell their properties, buy, invest, loans, whatever it may be, just to be of service to them and making friends in the neighborhood and having a presence in that neighborhood. Beautiful, lovely, awesome thing. We're going to supply you with flyers and all that good stuff, any cards if you need them. But we'll do that training, probably about 20, 30 minutes if it goes to an hour, whatever amount of time it takes. We'll do that training first. And then we're actually going to go out into the field. We'll have it all mapped out, give you a handful of properties so you can go knock on the door and do the pitching, get their information, set the appointment. Once you set that appointment, we're going to be on call with these in our laptops in a location where we're doing this door knocking. Think of it as headquarters or like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a charter. It's a satellite, like a satellite headquarters. We're mobile, right? We're going to boom. You say, I got somebody here. You just got to give us the trigger words and the keywords of, man, they're interested. How much money? Can we see them today? Boom. We're going to do all the information on the property. Then we're actually going to go to that property, set the appointment or not, and then try to get into that house, view the property, make them some offers, and see if we can't help our fellow Americans right there. Some of it will be recorded. Most of it will be, and then edited and things of that nature, obviously, because, it's private information, right? Some people want to be on camera, some people don't. So we got to respect that. But that's what we'll be doing every Saturday. We're going to do that for a duration of time, probably all the way up until winter, right? So we'll hit spring and summer where it's nice and sweaty and hot out here. Don't get that hot. It's beautiful out here in Southern California. Now, if you're in Florida, yeah, good luck. Who knows? It's going to be hotter than shit. Texas, hotter than shit. Or storms, all kinds of crazy stuff. But it doesn't matter. Get your butts out there. We'll work with you. If you want to start a little chapter or do something out there, or if you're a mentee and you go, I want to give this door knocking stuff a shot, old school and new school. But we'll supply you with the flyers. I don't have any right now, but I'm going to share with them. I'll share them a little bit. I'm going to show you that. And then we're actually going to, if you decide you want to, after you get your first appointment, we'll give you a shirt, make it official. Boom, you can have it. Be a little bling bling or whatever you call that stuff, swag or whatever the hell, right? Whatever words you want to call it. People call it what they call it. I call it, hey, it's an awesome gift. Represent, rock and roll into the field. You're going to learn. If you're brand new, you're going to learn some awesome stuff about real estate. If you're seasoned, awesome stuff. You're like, man, I love door knocking. I love talking to people. I just want to go hang. I just want to hang out with you guys. I want to network with others. Let's do it. Consider it like a live meetup / free training in the field. Let's rock and roll. If you get the appointment, we're going to talk about splits, referrals, all that good stuff. And others that just, hey, you want to show up and you just want to, little prizes and stuff, some Uber Eats, maybe some coffee cards, not from Starbucks because they suck. They're laying off a bunch of people. That's what they get. You go woke, you go broke, you go broke, you go woke type shit. But, some other nice juicy coffee places, or maybe it's food, right? Whatever it may be, maybe some education, some discounts off of what we do with AHA, Americans Helping Amercians, and AMP Live. There's tons of ways of making it nice and fun and juicy for you as well as for us. It has to be reciprocal. If it's not reciprocal, we don't want to do it. But scan that QR code right there. Nothing is not paying for anything. It's just going to get you into the system. We'll chit chat. We'll talk. We'll have a meeting. If we're a good fit, we will rock together. If not, that's okay. Maybe it's not right now. Maybe it's just not a good fit. It's okay. We have the right, and you have the right to be a judge of that, right? Or just, it is what it is. I feel that that's going to be the best way instead of just getting every Joe Blow and everybody coming down. And you can do that too, maybe in the future, but we'll see. Because I don't want to manage all that. I want somebody else, unless, Ray or a few other people are willing to manage that stuff. Cool. I sit in the back, watch, do whatever I need to do, come out when I need to train, and that'll be just fine. Anyways, so if you want to, maybe lead the charge. Ray's going to be leading the charge out here in Southern California. But if you have other people, maybe you got some ideas, you want to come together and say, I'm thinking about doing this. I can get some butts in the seats. I can get some people. We can interview, do whatever we need to do. And then I'll be in charge of the training as well as negotiating and locking up deals in that area. And then if you decide, hey, I want to keep moving up, I want to give it a shot too, or I want to learn, I want to come aboard, I want to get into this one-on-one mentoring program, because obviously that's what it's designed to do. At the same token, you're paying it forward by being a body and learning, knocking on that door to get us into that door so we can go negotiate. And guess what? You get to roll with us, because if you get the bonuses too, right? You're going to get the Uber car, you're going to get some food, you're going to get some you're going to get something, a nice hat, nice shirt, whatever to represent. Flyers and all that good stuff are going to be supplied too, but you get to roll and walk with us inside of the house, where you learn the art of walking the house. Probably going, the art of walking the house. You just walk the house and ask questions, right? Get a yellow pad, start. No, there is a science to it. There is an art to it. We call it the art of walking the house, just like the art of the deal. Everything is psychological. Everything we do is never, ever wasted when we're working with the seller to provide those solutions. Totally different. The AMP Live method, the American Mentee program. Definitely want to share that with you. Scan that QR code and join. This is something new that we brought to the table. Awesome graphic. I'm going to show the family graphic. Here we go. Here we go. All three of us, right? And others that are working with us behind the scenes. Scan that QR code right there. Open the door to door knocking deals, rock and roll, free training. Sign up right there. Scan that QR code, and we'll get you hooked up. And we'll get out in the field and rock. All right, some old school and new school. Because remember, these are NODs that have already been filtered. They've run through the system, and as well as marketing that we're going to give you. So you can't ask for anything more besides going, hey, you know what? I want to start my own business, my own type of real estate business. Cool. And we can chat, we can talk, and if that's your jam, no problem. We'll figure out where you fit one way or another, but that's our goal, is to help our fellow Americans throughout the United States of America, whether it's here in Southern California, Florida, Missouri, Montana, Tennessee, Oregon, Washington, doesn't matter, anywhere in the United States of America. Let's work together in one capacity or another, whether it's 700 or 700,000 or 7 million people in an area, metro area, right? Does not matter, right? There's deals everywhere. 2 skills that you're going to need, right? And that's creative real estate investing, the art of the deal, the AMP Live method. We'll go as fast or as slow as you need to go. No one's ever left behind. This is what we do. We love doing this stuff, as well as rocking deals. That's part of it, right? Rocking deals in the field for reals. All right, talk to you soon. In a little bit, I believe I'm probably going to come back here. It's already about, what time we got? It's 4:51. We're at 42 minutes. Well, let me see. I wanted to share this with you real quick. For tomorrow, we got some Saturday training. And don't forget March 8th. But this door knocking is going to be awesome. Definitely take advantage of that. Click that link right there. I'll bring it back on Saturday. And I do want to bring this up. One goal, one path. Stop spinning your wheels from distraction to action, right? Ditch the shiny objects and get back on track. Now, a lot of people I talk with, right? I talk with thousands of people every year, and they get off track. Everybody get off track, or they fall off the horse, or they literally get off the horse and then got to get back on the horse, and then get off the horse and get on the horse. I'm just being truthful with you, right? I get it. We all need breaks sometimes, right? But there's no reason, to keep it. It is a faster path. You get off, you get on, but then you know a little bit more. It's like anything else, right? We're going to eliminate all that. We're going to keep you rocking and rolling, right? We're going to be your cheering section to help you champion on. That's what this is about, right? But it is the AMP Live mentoring program. You can scan the QR code right up on the corner, I believe. And let me see if there's a QR code for you. Again, this is for join the live now. And you can also scan this one here. Let me pull it up. Lock in your spot for the one-on-one mentoring program. And remember, we are one. Americans helping Americans. We are powered. Now we're powered by AHA, AMP Live Media. I want to invite you to the Real Domination Investor Meetup, AMP Live. That's on March 8th. I'll put the QR code up here. I believe it's right here. Boink. All right, so it's a Creative Domination Live Networking Meetup. You can go to the website. I believe I might just pull it up and share it with you real quick since we're on here. Where are the screen shares? Let me see. Pull it up. I think that's it. Yep. There we go. I'm going to share the tab with you. So AMP Live Creative Real Estate Domination Masterclass. AMP Live presents Creative Real Estate Domination Live. Meet up with AHA, Eric, and other fellow American investors. Sponsored by BIP Execs. Realty and Lending Step into Excellence. Saturday, March 8th, 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Scan that QR code. Join. Be part of it. Not going to want to miss it. When opportunity knocks, you knock on the door, you open it up, or you knock the son of a bitch down. That's what I did last cycle. I pretty much burned all my bridges, burned all the ships, went to battle with everybody on the island, destroyed everybody, and then went back, got my family, and did what needed to be done, right? So it's the same thing. Not everybody. I don't suggest that for everybody. Sometimes it takes that mentality. When you get frustrated, you get tired, and you're like, man, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm frustrated, or something's got to change. That's the mindset. You got to change. Unfortunately, I should say fortunately, change is good. Change is awesome. It's part of life, right? And we all go through it. So this will be part of the change, the part of your metamorphosis into the future. And it doesn't matter what it is, because all these things that we share with you in creative real estate investing, they're life teachings, right? It's almost like we're life coaches for you, and we're real estate coaching and mentoring for you. True one-on-one mentoring, because we partner up with you. It's reciprocal. We work with you. We both get in the ring and kick some ass together, because that's what we enjoy doing. At least I do anyways. Not everybody on my team enjoys that, but they know how I am. I'll get in there. We'll rock, right? And we'll do what we need to do to succeed and to win, win, win. That's right. That's what it's about, okay? So check that out. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Real estate domination, what we're looking for. Look, first name, last name, email, phone, not a big deal. And then you'll get a series of emails, and make sure that you register. A little bit of information about me, and that's it. Take you to a couple pages. You know the drill. It's easy peasy. Let me get back here and bring this up here. Okay, I got one more for you. This is cool. I had this put together from our peep, Erick Jimenez. I'll be running for governor. I'm just kidding. I got the idea. It was pretty cool from a couple of peeps right there rolling some stuff when we're doing, when all this stuff was changing in January, January, stuff like that. But I think it's a cool graphic. It's Erick Jimenez. That's me. I'm proud to be a fellow American, proud to be an American here in the United States of America. AHA, Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. That's my jam. That's my mission. That's my mission from God to you and to others in the universe. And you just keep hunking and chunking, you keep rocking and rolling. If you listen and you hear and you connect, and I'm sharing stuff with you where you're going, man, I like this guy. I like what he has to say. And others are like, man, I don't like this guy. F him, this and that. That's cool too. At the end of the day, that's what America's all about, right? But at the end of the day, it's all about making it to the end, rocking and rolling, and taking care of your family, your legacy, and people around you, and things of that nature, and having something to believe in. I want to believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in myself, and that's what we're looking for. We want to work together to make things happen, to make the world a better place. I was never like that when I was younger. It's like, world a better place. Come on. What is this, the 60s, right? Flowers and this and that, and, get all high and do all kinds of other stuff and think the world's all, easy peasy. No. But a lot of those people who did that, right, turned out to be nerds, and turned out the, .com, was it 2000, the .com areas and stuff, right? They got into computers and software. Who would have known, right? I guess, man, smoked a lot of weed and boom, genius action or something, right? But the bottom line is, just never know. We're all going to go through those processes. We're all going to go through those things. So if you're ready to rock and roll, like I am, right? We're rolling into a new cycle here. So get prepared, get geared up. let's rock. With the armor of God on you, the shield of God, the sword of God. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a warrior of God, right? That's what I signed up for, and I'm good to go, right? I'm not a holy roller, but you know what? I have to believe in something, right? And that's my belief, as well as the United States of America and everybody in it. That's my goal. It's my passion. So rock and roll. I just wanted to share that with you very quickly. This is what I believe in: creative real estate investing, how to get off-market deals. I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to put up a little QR code again for you. I love this thing. By the way, it's called RE Stream, I believe. You can check it out. I'm going to put this right up here. And this is for, it's down here. This is free. This is free. Get instant access. There you go. Boom. How to find deals in your market. No, we're not going to charge you $1,400. We're not going to charge you $900. Not going to charge you for any software. We're going to let you have the videos, have the templates and the training all for free. Doesn't cost you a dime. After the first quarter, which means after March, we're going to charge you a couple of bucks probably just to charge and get that credit card out so you get used to rocking and rolling with us, because remember, nothing's free. But this will help you out for sure. It'll help you blow up your phone, email, and text with sellers that need and want to sell, right? And then you can figure out, wow, is this a creative deal? Is it a wholesale deal? Is it a listing? Is it a buyer type thing? Do they need a loan? We'll work with you on that, because you got to have extra strategies. There's more than one extra strategy. There's more than just the one-trick pony wholesaling, 70 cents minus repairs and all that good stuff, or a little higher, depending on the area and the demographic and where you are located in the United States of America, because everything's a little bit different. But you just have to adjust here and there depending on where you're located in the U.S. But there it is. Scan that QR code. Get instant access to my free surfing for deals and training. Doesn't cost you a dime. Go for it. Scan that. Take advantage of it. It's free. If you have questions, just DM, right? Or shoot us an email. If you're in there and you sign up and go, hey, because I believe you can text and email and all that good stuff. We use the same. Everybody has the kind of CRMs and same systems and things of that nature. And eventually, hey, if it's a good fit, shoot me your cell. I got your cell. We'll talk. We'll chat. We'll set up a time to meet on, either on the phone or a Zoom, or you want to go face to face with the Zoom, or you're in town. No problem. Let's talk, chat, see if we're a good fit for each other, or just pick my brain. That was one of the greatest things I ever did myself when I was up and coming. And maybe I'll toss it here. And I've said it before. Is like, I read it somewhere. Maybe it was Dan Kennedy or somebody. I don't know. Said, if you want to pick a millionaire's brain, offer to buy him lunch. I'm like, okay. And that's what I did when I was working on a deal, trying to sell this deal to this guy, one of my mentors, God rest his soul. And I called him back. I was afraid. I was scared as shit. Said, hey, can I buy you lunch? And he said, yes. And then, I won't get into the whole story, but if you want to hear the whole story, I'm going to share it on Saturday, right? Which is March 8th, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Daylight Time, or Pacific Daylight Time. There you go. Something like that. All right. Anyways. Sign up for that. Scan that QR code. That's free. Take advantage of it. You're going to find deals. If you need help with that, definitely DM, reach out some way, or go to one of the Facebook groups. They might be, maybe I can toss one up here. You can scan the QR code and jump into the Facebook group and just ask questions. I think it's maybe up here. Or is it at deal breakdown? Get it? No. Okay. No longer. Okay. Where's the Facebook group? I eliminated it. Can we register? Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But scan the QR code if you want to get into the Facebook group. Definitely was. I think when you sign up, you'll be offered to join it. And it's a Creative Real Estate AMP Live, Creative Real Estate Investing Facebook group. There's a SubToMaster Facebook group. There's Erick Paul's SubToMaster Facebook group as well. It doesn't matter. Just get in there so you can connect. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I believe you can pop in some notes or something like that, or do some type of DM through X. Hit X. That's our new little home there. On X, go to Amp Live Media as well. You can go to X, and that's cool for DMs. They just got some weird stuff in there where, I don't know. It's always about crypto or some weird shit, right? But if you're real, cool. Just let us know you're real. How, I don't know. But just say, hey, yeah, I saw one of your webinars, and I was hanging out, or saw one of your lives on Friday or something. I got a question for you. Check this out. I went and downloaded this or that. Let me know. Just speak. We're open door policy here. Our goal is to help as much as we can, because we know it's about the networking and just meeting people. It's not for everybody, but, we're here for you at the end of the day. And it's good to be able to do that, to find real people where you can talk to and bounce stuff off. Not the blind leading the blind, or a Facebook group with 80% newbies and 20% are the people that run the Facebook group and things of that nature. Those are great for, for duration of time, to learn some stuff, to get the hoopla going, because we all need encouragement to keep rolling. Right? But after you've been through that and the YouTube stuff, and then you get to the coaching, and then maybe through webinars and Facebook groups and JVs, and you're like, shit, I need something more. I'm still not where I need to be. And that's where a coach, not a coach, I should say a mentor. I don't even like using the word coach, because the coach is there to help you and kind of share things with you and then say, okay, make sure you go do it, do this, do that. Mentor is all that wrapped in together. We're there to work together, right? There to watch each other's back. Think of it as like the Avengers, right? And when they're fighting, all these people are fighting the world, right? We got our backs to each other and taking on everybody else, not to each other, beating each other up, but our backs out to protect each other and to rock, right? Watching each other's back. That is true mentoring. That's what it's all about. It's more intimate. It's more one-on-one. We communicate, we learn, we work to get with each other. You get to hear how I negotiate and things of that nature. I'm going to share proprietary stuff with you. It's super awesome. Nobody does it. Nobody wants to do it. And people keep telling me the same thing. You can't do that. Keep doing that. You got to go with the ATM money and sell a bunch of videos and PDFs and that stuff. I get it. That stuff has been there and we scrapped it several times. But you know what? I've been inspired again. So to the point where we can do it, but do it where you get in and you get what you want out of that. And we're there to help you with that. And then when you're ready to level up little by little, because we all need that. It is a process, right? I'm telling you, it's a process. Everything's a process. It's a process to become an awesome athlete. It's a process to become a creative real estate investing expert. It's a process to become the best vocalist or guitarist or drummer that you can be out there. It is a process. Some are better than others because they practice more. They hit it harder, study more. They put in more time, right, to become that expert. That's my goal for you. If not, that's okay. You can just, hey, I'll just 20, 30 hours a week, 10, 15 hours a week. I want to have some properties here and there to leave for my kids, and things of that nature. I want to, maybe build some autism houses, or I want to help the homeless or veterans, right? I want to build a church. Who knows what it is? There's going to be some inspiration behind it and your why. We're going to help you figure those things out and bring them to the surface, and then let real estate take care of that and fund it for you maybe. Okay, it all depends. Everybody's at a different level and a different stage. We're here to help you with that. Creative real estate investing. Scan that QR code and jump on that. It's absolutely free. I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to hit it 3 more minutes, and we'll rock into the rest of the day and into what we got Saturday. We're going to have some Saturday training. But Master Real Estate Investing Strategies with SubToMaster Erick. That's right, I am with SubToMaster, powered by AMP Live Media. You can scan that QR code and book some time with me. It doesn't cost a dime to do. 15, 20, 30 minutes. You want to chat, you want to pick my brain, you got maybe a deal or something, or you're like, hey, how do I get into a lot of them say, hey, how does mentorship work? How do I sign up? I want to get started. Okay. It's taking care of hard costs. You got to take care of the hard costs, see if we're a good fit. I want to hear your story. I want to hear what you're about. Right. And it's always an honor, and it's always private. So don't worry about any of that. We're always private and sharing your story with me, and I'm going to share my story with you. And if we're a good fit and it's reciprocal, we're going to rock and roll together. It's a beautiful, lovely thing, right? And help you. We're going to build it out together, whatever your dream is or whatever your goals are in real estate. We're going to help you do that, okay? Whether you're a broker, agent, real estate investor or not, scan that QR code. Let's talk and let's chat. Now, this might be a little controversy because they're in regards to maybe the title, why most fail in real estate without mentorship. And there's the scan. You can scan that. I'm not sure where that comes in for the hard cost. It is what it is. If it's wrong, we'll honor it no matter what. But that's for one-on-one mentoring. Scan that. But why most fail in real estate without mentorship? The reason I know is because I've been there. I've experienced it. I spent 16 months building something out, right? Spent 4 months trying to get my first deal. Had to figure out, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Do I go after buyers or go after sellers first, right? Do I need a CRM? I like paper. I like Excel spreadsheets. Right? I don't want to get a CRM. I don't have the technology. It's going to take away from what I'm doing here. If you're the one-man person, in the restaurant, cooking and then serving and then, doing all that good stuff, it gets hard. You got to start hiring people. You got to feel that you can trust those people. And then you want to have what people call now, right? SOPs. What the hell is a SOP? A SOP, a standard operating procedure. For me, it was just human resources, right? You got human resources. you got a manual and you got videos to watch, so you can move forward if you're going to be a cashier or you're going to be an executive, attorney of some sort, or you're going to be an accountant, you're going to be maybe an electrician, whatever it may be. There's guidelines you got to follow for every company. Some are just get in, boom, I hire you, rock and roll, and you got to build it. Others are going to have their processes and procedures, right? Policies and procedures. I learned early to have policies and procedures, and then don't break them. If you break them for one person, and some people argue with me, only maybe one person argued with me about that over the years. But if you break it for one person, then you got to do it for everybody because that's what's fair, right? I want to be able to sleep at night, and that's just my policy. Others are like, yeah, if you break it for one person, it's okay. You can break it for that one. You can do this, special treatment for this person, that person. That's all bullshit. Creates drama and headaches and all kinds of crap. But if you stick to your policies and procedures for investors, for example, it's called the A-list. I'll drink some water here. A-list, right? A-list. So like, hey, you can have a deal and you send it to the A-list only first for 24 to 48 hours. And whoever bites, and it's not about bidding because, I'm not going to get on a list where I got to bid. I'm the same way. I don't want to I don't want to be in competition with others. Working with me, let's get it together and let's rock together. I'm going to help you make some money. You're going to help me make some money. Build that relationship together. So after convincing them and talking with them and chatting with them and selling them on the idea, like, no, it's not a bidding war. Your goal is to write a check. You write the check first. The next 24 to 48 hours, I will rock the deal with you. If you don't, I'll give you 2 more shots. I'm going to send you 2 more deals. And if you do bite and you write the check first, you'll get the deal. If you don't and you hesitate and you wait, I'll give you another deal. I'll send you the 3rd and final deal. If you rock and roll and bite and move forward, and it's not about bidding, it's not about, hey, if I get another offer that's after and it's higher, some people go, you're crazy. Why would you do that? Because it's integrity and loyalty. I say, boom, I'll take the lower one because you rock and rolled and said, man, I got it. I believe in you. This is a good deal. Thank you very much. I don't care if it was written for more money. I want to work with this person because they took a leap of faith, said, boom, I'm going for it. Boom. We're going to go ahead and rock and roll together, give them the deal. So that means they're going to come back, repeat, right? But if it's the 3rd time and I send you 3 deals and you don't bite and the numbers are good because it broke them down and showing you what, hey, when we break down deals and when I work with you as a mentee, we're going to break down deals as if you were to buy them. If you're not going to buy them, who else is going to buy them? But there's got to be a structure on where the money's at. Not everybody understands where the money's at because they're looking at the, this is my 70 cents on the dollar, 75 minus repairs or this or that. Everybody has different ideas of profit margins and net return on investments and all that good stuff, right? We won't get into that right now. We'll do that maybe tomorrow for some Saturday training. But we go in there and we're like, okay, cool. That's it. If they bite and they rock and roll in their A-list, they stay on the A-list. For whatever reason, they do not buy a property after the 3rd time. We move them to the B-list, which is like the 2nd page of Google. Nobody goes there, right? And then they got to figure out, how do I get back on the list? I don't know how you're going to get back on our list, but, we'll let you see the ones that have gotten sold if we're going to, that's, I think, is a dick move to a degree. But at the same token, hey, it is what it is. They get to see what they missed and that we weren't messing around, that it was not bullshit at the end of the day. So you got to take advantage of it. And it's not about a bidding war. It's about who writes the check first. And I think that's awesome and that's fair because that's what I would want. If someone was doing that with me and they put me on their A-list, I say, cool, I don't got to bid. I just got to see it, underwrite it very quickly, touch it, go drive by, do whatever I need to do that works for me to feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside to buy that property. And if I do it first and I write the check first and I get it to them in a contract agreement, whatever, first, I get the deal. Amen. I can handle that. If I get beat out by someone else because they're moving quicker, they're trying to, they'll buy it sight unseen. That's okay, right? Whatever they got to do, but I want to be able, because I got investors myself. I got to work myself and figure this stuff out and go, don't really want to mess with that unless I follow my policies and procedures and deliver it in that point and say, this is what I have. If I lose the deal, at least they know they're going to, if someone else does the same thing to me in regards to the A-list, right? At least they'll know, yeah, hey, no, I get it, man. You gave it a shot. I got your offer. Okay. But not writing an offer, not doing any of that. First deal, second deal, third deal. There's nothing else. There is no 4th deal, right? But that's a pro tip for you on how you can actually work with buyers and actually control the narrative to a degree. And it is to say, look, some people go off, they have attitudes, right? Because they have money. It's like, you know what? Money. He who has the money makes the rules. I'm like, no, he or she who has the deals makes the rules. Money's second. It's supply and demand, right? There's more money than there is deals, so therefore you can pick and choose. There's money out there, tons. If you might have to hustle a little bit more, and make some more phone calls, might have to meet some more people to make that happen. But it's a good thing, because once you got them, then all you got to do is find more property and deliver to them and become their source. And they'll work with you until they run out of money, right? Or until they don't, and you keep on rocking and rolling, because it does happen, right? Life happens. People get divorces, people die, people lose their money, or they spend their money, or shit happens. It's very rare. Unless it's like a family trust and things of that nature, then now you got yourself hard money, private lender, friendship deal type of relationship, which I'll get into on Saturday as well. March 8th, 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I keep on saying Pacific Standard Time, right? Is it? But then I think some cool people, yes, they're from Canada, and they got an awesome program. If I can't remember how they Rico Demand or some sort of shout out, go for it. But they're good people. There's some Mo's awesome dude, man. He knows his shit, and they really have an awesome, beautiful program out there. I'd like to see if I can get him to do some other things. But with all that said, is like, yeah, where the hell was I going with that? Anyways, checking out my phone here. We got a rock. I think I went way past 3 minutes, right? Okay. Yep. Oh, 5 minutes. All right. So scan that QR code tomorrow. I'm going to put this down here real quick. Dominate your area. Lock in your spot. That's on March 8th. Take advantage of that. March 8th, 2 p.m. If you're in town, let's break bread. Or online, anywhere in the United States of America or the world. Saturday training, boom. I like it because point and hit the screen. Saturday training, Amp Live tomorrow. Be part of it. Okay, there'll be some cool topics. You'll probably see it. What's this over here? Okay, you'll see some stuff rolling out this evening or tomorrow. Definitely join probably about 2 p.m. and maybe 6 p.m. It might be out in the area. Obviously, we're going to sign up for that door knocking, right? Let me pull that up. Let me see if I have that here for you. And we can do some live training as well. We can go into the field as well. Boom, let's put it right there. There we go. Scan that QR code for some for some Saturday training. Always live and uncut, by the way. And if it does get cut, then that's because our team cut it up and going to monetize it and chop it up, turn it into shorts and all that good stuff, right? But right now it's live, uncut. It is what it is. No filtering, no anything. But scan that QR code. Let's meet tomorrow. If we're a good fit, we'll give you the location where we can meet, do some training, and go out into the field to door knock on some NODs and NOTs and understand how we're going to be helping our fellow Americans right here in Southern California. I was going to say across the United States of America, which is true, but right here in our own backyard in southern, beautiful, crazy Southern California. All right. Scan that QR code. This is a cool one. I like this graphic. Wholesaling 101, using door knocking to land your next deal. Some old school with new school. Beautiful, lovely thing. You can't be lazy. You got to get out there and rock and roll, do some stuff, but we like to go through the filters first. That's just my jam when I got started. VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence, powered by Amp Live Media. Our sponsor, thank you for helping with this. And they're going to help out with tomorrow's events too, and with the flyers and all that good stuff, T-shirts. If you come aboard and it's a good shot and it's a good fit, we'll definitely, of course, you got to get that appointment right. And as you get those appointments, we'll start dropping some nice juicy bonuses and things of that nature, gifts and all that good stuff. So it'll be a beautiful, lovely, awesome, fun event. Where are we at here? This is the fun one. Amp Live presents the American Mentee Program. Adjust, adapt, or perish. I say rock and roll. Scan the QR code and see what it's about. The art of the deal, that is my jam, right? The art of the deal and the Amp Live method put together. High trust selling, irregular straight line selling, put them together. We got the art of the deal, the Amp Live method, Amp Live strategies for 2025. Scan the QR code. Let's chat. Join the SubToMaster right there. You can join that SubToMaster Facebook group. Get in there. Let's chat. Let's talk. Let's rock some deals. There's some of the marketing that we're going to be delivering and sharing with you, right? So you'll get what's called a half flyer. We buy houses. We'll have links that are generated through us, so we'll know what's going on here. We'll share with you on how we're going to know whether that came from you or not. So there'll be some signatures on how we can define what you've put out there and things of that nature. This one, it's back to the same one. So AHA, Americans Helping Americans, AmericansHelpingAmericans.net. Definitely check it out. It's private and secure. For an instant offer, a solution within 24 to 72 hours of submission, you can go to instant offer-cash. AHA, saving America and Americans across the United States of America. National always, private and secure. AHA, Americans Help Americans. Whether you got a property to sell, whether you're a wholesaler, whether you're an agent or a broker or whatever, lender, doesn't matter. Reach out to us. If you got something, we'll underwrite it, take a look at it, get you an offer. Or if you're looking at coming aboard, or maybe you're looking for inventory. I need a deal. I need 10 deals. I need 100 deals. We'll get together. We'll chat something live like this or here locally. You come out to us or vice versa, and we'll see if we're a good fit and if we can work together, okay? This is one of my favorite slides. I love it. No drama, just deals. Join the AMP Live 30 Days to Real Estate Challenge right there. That does have some pricing on it right there. Boom. $19.97. You can't beat it. And that's for 30 days. Our whole goal is to show you how to get a deal. So it's almost like the first month of our one-on-one mentoring program. It does scan that QR code, and once you sign up, we'll get you onboarded. Here's some marketing for the door knocking. Okay, so you're gonna either pick your choice of flyers. You get a business card as well. It's gonna have our information on it, of course, right in the beginning, because that's the purpose of all this, right? So we can supply this stuff to you for free at no cost to you. Nice, sexy, awesome marketing. We have solutions we can help. Americans Helping Americans. Saturday House Fast. Know your options. Obviously, they need to know. We'll supply that stuff to you on a Saturday. When we go out to hit the door knocking event. Join Erick's Creative Real Estate Domination Live. We already talked about that. Scan that QR code. Meet our lovely broker, your key to home ownership. Go ahead and scan that QR code, and VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. We appreciate you. But just wanted to share that with you. Then we're going to share one more. This is for the private sector, right? VIP Execs Realty and Lending, but we're specializing in powered by AMP Live Media, with my mug on there, and that's all the private sector, right? Short sales, it could be subject to existing financing, sub-2 deals, lease options, rent to own, single family, commercial, apartment buildings, doesn't matter, even crazy ass land and new development stuff. As long as the seller is flexible, we can rock some type of deal. So we're looking for all that stuff as well. Okay, scan that QR code, register. That's for the little 30 days to a deal challenge. And keep on rolling here since we're I'm on a roll. There it is. Scan that for Surfing for Deals. We went through that. That's free. Not going to cost you a dime. Lock in the one-on-one mentoring program. I believe we got the one-on-one, the hard cost, I believe. I'm not sure if I have it here. I'm going to pull it up right here and share it with you. Okie dokie. Where's it at? Boom, right there. You can get financed. So there's no excuses. Investors will finance for you, take on the hard cost, and that's for 2023. Hard cost only, right? 2023 hard costs. So we're going to work with you exclusively. We're going to partner up with you for 6 deals, 50-50 splits, either a bird dog, wholesale, fix and flip, buy and hold, doesn't matter. Our resources will be your resources, whether it's private money, hard money, lending, real estate type stuff, where you got to list the property or not and have access to all that good stuff. All our resources, all the marketing department, CRM, it's done with you and done for you. That's what's crazy. And it's one-on-one mentoring, right? Where we're going to work with you. We're going to help you lock up deals and do deals together for the next 12 months. It's 6 months one-on-one mentoring. In 12 months, we're going to work with you. The whole goal is to get you up and running and rocking and rolling, okay? So any other questions, just have to do a DM or reach out, scan the QR code. It's going to take you to where you can take care of the hard costs. If you have questions, definitely reach out to us. And we'll answer any and all questions, set up an appointment so we can see if we're a good fit for one as well, and go from there. AHA, saving Americans, saving Americans across the USA, national, always private and secure. That's the big. So we'll be working with that as well. It's going to help you get into the properties, and we're going to help you build your brand as well. Your LLC, your brand, setting it all up and all that good stuff. Plug in all the marketing and the text and ring those voice messages and emails. All the stuff that you're going to need to have a sustainable business. But you're not going to be like, oh my God, I got to do all that good stuff. It's done with you and done for you. So it's a beautiful thing, right? And at the end of the day, you're totally in control of your business. Okay. We ask you want to move forward in this deal or not? You want to do this or not? You want to do this marketing or not? Where are you at? But our first call, I'm not going to get into how it all works, but you'll get a welcome email. We'll get into the micro goal sheet, break down all the goals, build out a target to figure out where you want to be and where you want to go, which is an awesome thing, don't you think? Right? It's a lot different, I guarantee it, right, than what's going out there in the current market. We're actually going to work with you and figure out, and we care about how and what you want to achieve. Because if you don't, and we're working together, right, and you don't show up to the party, then shame on you. I know I'm always going to show up to the party. So you have to show up to the party. If you don't, then no, don't sign up. Don't even, just keep on studying, keep on learning until you're ready to go. Boom, I'm ready. I'm ready to execute and rock and kick some ass. But there's that QR code. That's about 20 investors, 20, 30 investors where they'll go ahead and they'll do a soft pull. So there's no credit hit, not going to hit your credit. A soft pull is not going to hit you anyway. And you can have a credit score from 580 to 600 to 700. Obviously, the better the credit score, the lower the payment, the better the rate. And they will take care of the hard cost for you. It's only $11,189, right? You're going to make that back in a deal or two, depending on where it's at and located in the United States of America, or if you do a fix and flip, buy and hold, a sub-2 deal, or you get to take something down for the long term, then sheesh, that's going to be astronomical return on investment based off of leverage, right? I'm not going to get into the numbers because I can do that, but we'll be doing that, right? Because we'll be getting into more of that with the webinars on March 8th and then continue to move forward, with all the other type of stuff where I'll break it down, and but it'll be private. Right now, this is on the open market, and I never share this stuff, but we're doing it for 2025. The other things, I'm not going to get into that, but scan that QR code. They'll do a soft pull. If you decide, yeah, this looks good, I'm good, then they'll actually do a hard pull, and then they'll fund you. And then we'll send you a link, and you fund us, easy peasy. 24 to 72 hours to onboard you, easy peasy. Doesn't take that long. We still use human beings, but even then, 24 to 72 hours is like, hey, I don't know. Yeah, can I go faster or slower? Sure, you're gonna figure that out. When we go fast with people, they're like, oh, slow down. And then when we go slow, it's like go faster. So it's gonna go up and down. Everything is customized to you and the hours that you want to work. If you have a job, or you're doing it full time, or you're a college student, or you got a career rocking and rolling, right? Everything is designed and wrapped around you. That's the way it's designed. But it's also designed for you to show up to the party. You got to show up. You got to execute. We're going to hold you accountable. You're going to hold us accountable. We're going to hold each other accountable to get the end results, right? You know how that goes. You can have excuses or results. You cannot have both. It's just the way it works. Scan the QR code there. So that eliminates, I don't have the money or this and that. No, they will finance you. The other option is a credit card. Right? You can use Visa, American Express, or MasterCard. The same thing. You're going to get $200-$300 payment. So, but it's on a credit card. Here, they're going to use the same thing, soft pull, and then take it to a hard pull, and then fund you. We'll send you a link, and then we're funded. We're good to go. You won't make your payments to us. You'll make it to the investors and the company that lends the funds to you to come aboard. Easy peasy, right? So the goal is about the return on investment. And if you show up, I guarantee you, we're going to rock and roll. We're going to get contracts. We're going to get deals. We're going to do fix, flip, buy, and holds, and all those things, as long as you stick it out all the way to the end, right? We got to run this race and run it to the end, run its course. And then from there, keep on running more races, and we'll be with you. This is about long-term relationships. We're here for the long haul and the long run. And I get it. Hey, some people just want to do their own thing. That's why this one-on-one works so great. I don't want to be in the groups. I don't want to be in the coaching and watch all these Zoom calls for 2 or 3 hours. I want to work with you exclusively. I want to work with a handful of people maybe and be able to ask questions and go, what do I do with this? What type of paperwork should I do? Oh, that's a different way of doing it. Oh my God, I never thought that maybe we can go this route and this route to execute a deal. Or my favorite part, here's my favorite thing that happens. It's not my favorite thing that happens, but it just happens. But it's my favorite when they realize it, or our mentee acknowledges it, right? When they're going, man, they're all fired up and they're doing their stuff and they make a right-hand turn. They're going, boom, aren't you coming down this way? Come on, they're over here. This is what I've been showing and taught. I said, no, sometimes we got to break that and reprogram. So no, I'll wait right here for you. Go ahead, check it out. Now, some people will go, you know what? No, I'm cool. I trust you. And others are like, well, they still need to build that faith. And they go down there and it's empty and there's nothing there. And they come back and they go, okay, well, what do we do? Well, we're going to go this way. We're going to go left. And we're going to do it this way and structure the deal because that's where the money's at. You good? Yeah, let's go. Boom. And sometimes it only takes 1, 2, sometimes it takes 3 times to get your aha moment and go, I'll never do that again, right? But sometimes we're human nature, it happens, right? But at those little small things, right? We're going to share all those little small nuances and intricacies that you'll eliminate that are going to hold you back. Or it's going to, by knowing these things, is going to catapult your business to a new level. So scan that QR code. Let's touch bases. Let's rock and roll. I believe I got one more for you. All right, get the deals done with the one-on-one American Mentee program. That's one-on-one. I'm going to pull this one up too. And this one's a little bit different. This is not through the in-house financing, but it's the same program. But you can go right there and scan that QR code for one-on-one mentoring for 6 months. Partner up, do deals there. It's the same exact program. Only difference is like, boom, I'm good. I got a Visa, American Express. I'm ready to go. You know exactly what you need. You know what you want and where you want to go and how fast. And you're like, boom, where do I sign up? How do I get this thing going? There it is. We pretty much thought of everything as far as, coming aboard and how and why are you, should or should not. 1 is the money. We got that covered. 2 is you, right? You got to be able to say, man, this is the real deal. Erick's going to be here. His team's going to be here. We're going to rock and roll. I got to show up. Am I going to prepare and rock and roll in this race? Am I prepared for the race? Of course you are, right? I'm going to help you get there, right? We're going to do things that you've never, ever, ever done before. To become what you need to become, you have to do things to become the person you've never been. And you're going to see that. You're going to go, wow, okay, we're going to cover some awesome stuff about yourself. And even us when we're sharing this with you, right? So it's a journey that we're going to rock and roll together. It's a beautiful, lovely thing, helping our fellow Americans. I'm Erick from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. And AMP Live, the American Mentee program. Scan that QR code, rock and roll, take care of the hard costs. No more bullshit, no more drama, no more shiny objects, no more, none of that. We're going to rock and roll and get in the ring and kick some ass and do what we need to do together. Like I said, it's one-on-one mentoring program, true mentoring, one-on-one, the only program on the planet like it. Powered by AMP Live Media, a media marketing and broadcasting company. Sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. Let's rock and roll together for the long haul and the long run. Cycle's here, right? Made in America. Have an awesome, awesome, wonderful, beautiful, lovely Friday. Thank you for watching Friday Highlights. Welcome to Friday Highlights. Keep on watching every Friday. And we got Friday Highlights, the AMP Live Real Estate Show. Your host always. For now, until we start bringing in some other people, and I know guests and things of that nature. I'm a picky person. I'm choosy, and vice versa for both reasons, right? We got to be reciprocal, and I want to be able to add value and drop value for you and be able to share those things with some true rock and rollness that you can use out into the field and hopefully help you do those things. Tomorrow, Saturday training, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. We'll be in the studio and out in the field as well, so that'll be fun. If you want to join us for the door knocking event, definitely reach out, scan those QR codes. And jump aboard, right? It's free. It's not cost you a dime. You're going to learn some awesome stuff. Heck, we may even feed you, right? or you can feed us. Hey, it's okay too, right? Bring some food, drinks, whatever it is. Bring your awesome PMA, positive mental attitude for sure, and it'll be awesome, okay? Saturday training, then Sunday for the Sunday rants and raves. I'm usually back out in the evening time or after church, do some Sunday rants and raves, talking about whatever's going on in the United States of America in real estate or even life, religion, and politics. And then back for Mindset Money Monday, Tuesday and Thursdays out in the field, sales field, rock and rolling, onboarding, mentees, things of that nature. And then Wednesday for Wednesday Wellness, out in the field or in the studio, talking about, yes, that's right, the health, the mind, body, and soul. And then Friday, back for Friday Highlights. So definitely, I got my drinks here. I'm ready to go. I am fired up. Hopefully you're fired up. Hopefully you get fired up. If that's the case and you need some help with that, look forward to working with you in the future. Scan the QR code. Let's rock and roll together. Now's the time. Opportunity knocks. You knock on the door and open it up, or opportunity knocks and you open the door, or opportunity knocks and you knock that son of a bitch down. All right. Rock and roll and all what you do. You have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.